What's good, y'all? It's your girl Iris, and I'm back at it again. What up, back at it again? You feel me? Um, I got two songs that channeled in, like, and I don't channel songs, but there was two songs, and one of them was "This Little Light of Mine, I'm gonna let it shine." You know the words, okay? Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Okay, period. 22 on the clock. Um, and then randomly, that I don't listen to this type of music, but I hear it on the radio and stuff like that here and there. And it's a song, "Please, Please, Please." And I was like, I didn't know who it was, so I just wrote in "Please, Please, Please." I figured it was Sabrina Carpenter because she got a specific voice. So I only know about her from commercials and hearing different songs on the radio, whatever the case is. I'm normally like somebody listens to like hip hop and rap and stuff like that. Some R&B and stuff. Not really pop. But when I looked up the lyrics to "Please, Please, Please," it was like the girl was giving the guy excuses, like not even in a sense where like, okay, I know you have a demon in you, but just let's not do that today. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just not do that today. Like, not tonight. And please don't prove me right because I know you got some demons. But and I hear that you're an actor, but like that's basically the you can look up the lyrics. I'm not gonna look it up because I don't want to bore you with reading it. If you really want to, if it resonates, you can look it up. And like, so she was basically saying like, okay, I know you're a demon, but like, I'm gonna just be here. I rock with you. I'd rather you, like, if you're an actor, act like a stand-up guy so I could really rock with you. Like, I want the vibe. She just don't want to be proved right about the fact that she knows homeboy is a problem. um oh, laundry's done. Okay, so we're gonna see what that's about. Sorry, I'm a little under the weather. Okay. We're gonna see what kind of healing that spirit wants to say something about your healing, so we're gonna see what's up with that. First, I want to acknowledge my father, God Almighty, my mother Gaia, the divine, my spirit guides, my holy angels, my ancestors closest to the sun. I want to ask them to please be with us in this reading. My lovelies, please allow this reading to be for clarity. Please allow what resonates to help us on our journey, to be connected to our higher self. And that's another thing. I feel like those songs were given to me by your higher self. Okay. I wanted to see healing, but Ace of Pentacles. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Yeah, I'm doing something wrong. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. So I'm not necessarily doing nothing wrong, but there's one message before we look at the healing, just to know that just to recognize who you are. You know who you are. I think this is saying that you know who you are. You know that you're gonna get gifts. Not even the fact that you get gifts, but it's like we need to stop like saying like, oh, you're gonna get things, you're gonna get money, you're gonna get things. The most abundant thing to have is love. Okay, you're gonna get so much abundance from the universe. Okay, wherever that spits out, whether it's in love, whether it's in money, whether it's in stability, or all three, that's what this Ace of Pentacles is. New beginnings, new things. What says? Business opportunity, money is coming, new abundance, stability. What I said? What I said? Okay, I didn't even read this. I just like to get like little keynotes and stuff. Sometimes people explain things differently in their own way. That's why I like them study cards, because sometimes I want like a different word to like get me, the energy that I understand that I'm feeling type of situation. I sound so stuffy. Ew. Something about the throat chakra. My throat is itchy. I mean, yeah, like I'm sick, but like It wasn't itchy like this. um, you might want to say a lot of things. Spirit is urging you to like take a second, reevaluate yourself, ground yourself. Excuse me. Okay. So we're gonna see what's good. Okay. Spirit. Affirmation, new beginning. Dang, that's crazy. Cause, dang, I love when it's like, really, Spirit be preparing me throughout the day to do these readings. Like, I swear for everything. They're like, okay, we're gonna put you this and this and this, so you know what to say or you know what to talk about. Okay, when you go into your reading, that's crazy. It's funny. I seen this video. I just got a notification remind me of. It was just so funny. I wish I could tell you, but I want to talk about you. Okay. I was hearing something about affirmations, speaking affirmations, and affirmations are not the only thing to be applied, but actual action. You know, you could say I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful, but if you're not doing anything that makes you feel beautiful, like if you're not dressing up the way you like, if you're not doing your hair the way you like, or whatever the case may be, if you're not doing things to make yourself feel beautiful, saying that you're beautiful, 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 it's not going to just happen. Like, you have to do things to manifest that affirmation. So it says, I listen to myself and acknowledge my needs. I assert myself and retain my power. I am brave and gentle. I don't have to be afraid of others. I respect myself and I'm respected by others. Period. Okay? People may not have respected you in the past, but I know you're coming into this new beginning where people are going to respect you and know that you are brave and gentle at the same time. Your duality. You don't have to be just mean or just nice or just mediocre. Like, you have duality like a mother jumper. You feel me? A new opening. A new opening. A new opening. It says a new opening, but I saw a new beginning. I was just seeing a new beginning, so a new opening. When one door closes, I am confident another will open. It will be for my betterment. I accept that life brings challenges and acknowledge the opportunity and learning they okay. Sorry. Somebody does not want you to have not even I like to start using different wordings and stuff, but somebody does not want to see you in a new beginning because they want to be a part of your new beginning. Now, do they know? Are they intentionally thinking like this, or is it natural? I don't know. When one door closes, I am confident another will open, and it will be for my betterment. I accept that life brings challenges and acknowledge the opportunity, and acknowledge the opportunity and learning they present me. Oh, and learning they present to me. Okay, so I think it's supposed to say, and learning what they present to me. Serenity comes from within. So, and then the last card is release. I stop fighting my fears and hardships of life. I control my thoughts. Live in the present moment and accept each stage of life. I work on what I have power over and put into God's hands what I can't change. I trust that everything will work out for the best. So it's crazy how all these cards just come together perfectly. And it's like, that's why I like this deck, because there was one time I was doing this reading for myself and it was like I pulled out like 6 cards and it was like each card connected to itself, like, and it's like one card that connected to this card had a word from the last card that was in that card, and the same thing all around the board. It was so beautiful. So I like this deck a lot. Um, I hope you guys hear me. That's probably why I'm talking so loud. um, yeah. So this new opening. Okay, so you released something. That's how that's the order it's in. It's crazy how the color changes as it goes too. Oh crap. I don't know if you can see it. I mean, so you release something knowing that you have a bright future in front of you if you was to release that something. And it's mostly because of your self-love journey, of what you're actually trying to accomplish, actually loving yourself. And it's not even that you're trying to oh, excuse me, accomplish something, but I mean, obviously you're trying to accomplish something, but it's more of a selfless thing. Learning yourself, like having self-love, Trust. I trust life and my strengths. See, each moment guides me to the light. Everything in on my path is placed there for my growth. So whatever situation you just came out of, that was for your growth. I love that. And you know that, and you intuitive, and you're a light being. You're out of this world. You're a damn alien, okay? I see my pink deck in my mind's eye. I want to use this one though. Fine. I have to be obedient, okay? I just I feel like spirit is just keep trying to like test you to see where your head is at. Cause I'm over here trying to give like anyway. I'm just really tired, guys, so don't mind me. Especially when like if I'm tired and I do a reading, I yawn throughout the whole reading. In the beginning, I used to say like, "Oh, I yawn because it's resonating." I'm like, "No, because my energy is not ready for all of this, and I'm already tired." So I'm actually straining my body, but nothing is. Oh, nothing is wrong when you're doing good things for other people. It's when you neglect yourself and what's, excuse me, and what's good for you. That's when it becomes a problem. Spirit, what are the messages for the collective? Oops. It's so hard for me to shuffle with these. Okay, let's get it. Lord. Okay. Empress in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. King of Wands. There's somebody with some nasty energy that is becoming very impatient and erratic. They're arrogant, reckless, unfair, impulsive. Okay, what else? I'm hearing they want to wine and dine with you. So the only thing that's really getting them into like they're coming into a slight realm of reasoning. That's nothing to look forward to. It's a temporary mask that even they have onto themselves. They're telling themselves, "Oh, I'm gonna do this to come off a certain way." Basically, that's the energy. Like, I'm gonna do this to come off a certain way, and when I get everything right again, then I'll have a plan for what I'm gonna do to take care of myself. Yeah, the love is in reverse. This person is not into you. They're into your energy. They're obsessed with your energy. I can't. This whole deck is in reverse. Like, come on now. Oh, it's not. Okay. Everything's just coming out in reverse. Disturbance, collapse of project. Yeah, their plans didn't work. Their plans didn't work, so they're like, damn, now I gotta start from the beginning. See, in the beginning, I was wearing a mask like a mother jumper, but they already seen that. So now, how am I supposed to redo that? Like, how am I supposed to start from the beginning and act like I wasn't a King of Wands in reverse? Arrogant, deceptive, and I didn't bring you any justice. And what I don't understand is, I mean, clearly it's a demonic spirit, but it's like, it's so annoying the fact that like this person can really think that they can walk around and move however they want to move, and like, and be deceptive and evil, really. Like, they call it narcissism because, like, when I study narcissism, this is the type of energy this is. They just want control. They if they don't get their way, they replace you. They're ruthless. They just like toxicity. That's a narcissist. This toxic person wants to come and talk to you. I guarantee you that this is going to be a test, and if you do not pass it, you will go backwards. You will fail again. There's one situation where I was dating this guy. He told me he was the devil, but I called him bluff, and I failed that test. He cheated on me in my face. It was at work, and I failed that test. I went to a different spot, same company, different spot. Met another guy. He used to shoot up the 666 like, oh, I'm the devil, I'm the devil. I'm like, 666 don't really mean that. I mean, it can mean that if that's the vibration you want to give it. The mark of the beast and stuff is supposed to be the Antichrist or whatever. So basically he was telling me he was my complete opposite. He was basically telling me he's a devil too. So people are going to tell you who they are, especially you are who you are. They're going to tell you who you are because they know you see it, or somebody, a spirit of yours sees it. They feel that you see them for who they are, but that's why they like want to control the situation, or like make you feel like you are, like they're all you need, so that they don't have to show you much. I'm getting also that this person didn't show you how bad that they could really get, because your spirit team has been protecting you this whole time. Actually, this person actually looked at you crazy because your spirit team made him look like that. Like, made them look like that. Look at you like that. And that was for your protection, because if they would have looked at you like they look at the hoes that they fuck with, if they would have looked at you like they look at their homeboys that they're so in love with, if they would have looked at you like that, you would have been stuck in something. And then years down the line, when they didn't have their friends and everybody around them, and you're like, you know what I'm saying, and they get tired of you, or whatever the case might be, because somebody that's been this manipulative, they will get tired. They're never satisfied, Later on down the line, if he was that much into you, he was able to manipulate you more and more and more. He wasn't able to show I keep saying they wouldn't be able to show you how bad they were, because you're so okay. I'm tired. I gotta stop running on. They wouldn't know. The moon came out. They wouldn't know anything. The dust. Just wonder why these cards are so hard to shuffle. Oh, that was a nice one. Thank you, Spirit. You are in a King of Cups energy, and I feel like this This person is nothing but knights and feminine energy for Rim. They're all about the pentacles and making their life better using a relationship to do that. So this person dates people to come up off of. And they use their emotions and their down yonder body parts. They use those things to get what they want. And it normally works. But what's going on here, and it's the spread says it, like, it's so crazy. And what's going on here is that none of that, it didn't work the way that they expected it. Like, they probably felt like they was working so hard at something to get you locked in, and you never even allowed them to get so far as to lock you in completely. Yeah, cherry. Cherry in reverse. You ain't never let it get as far. Like, you, yeah, it hit you a bunch of times. Don't get me wrong. Once or twice or whatever, how many times. And 2112 was on the clock when I said that, but I didn't see it. I just saw 2113, but I know my eyes said 2112. So yeah, Chariot with the 7 of Wands. Chariot in reverse with the 7 of Wands. You put a dent to this. Now what, Spirit? All right, let's get it. You put a dent to this. Now the devil is not happy. What else? Yeah, devil's not happy. This person might be in this devil energy. This is somebody that like you know, like in high school when they had the mean girls and stuff. This is like a guy version of like the mean girls, with the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Like they they mess with your head and make you feel like you owe them something. And God forbid you say anything. Sorry, excuse me. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Spirit knows I needed that opening. I couldn't breathe for a second. I seen this earlier. All this is to a done though. Like, you don't have no feelings left. Not to say that you don't have any feelings left, but none that will keep you constantly going into this cycle. All this cycle brought was toxicity, and if you wasn't as protected as you was, you would have most definitely may have gained trauma. What? You would have gained trauma. That's how bad this was. Like, this was literally the relationship out of hell. The only difference is you had the Job treatment. You could mess with everything else. You just cannot take his life. You got the Job treatment. The devil went to God and was like, what about that one? What about that one? The Bible told us it wasn't just Job that was going to be the only one going through these things. If you're into the Bible, if you read the Bible, it really, like, forget all the religious stuff. Get that out your head. Look at the story though. If you really compare yourself to the story, there like God was preparing us for something. Forget all the miscellaneous stuff that they added or removed into it. The story itself still stands. 24:24 on the clock. The story still stands, and that's 12 4 times. Thank you, Holy Spirit. It's so funny. I seen that type of bird at my job, and okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. I had a moment. Okay, so let's see. Split the deck. Ten of Cups. So this was part of your purpose. Because Spirit was like, if she could do this, if the collective could do this, I got a little something for them. You know what I'm saying? No more pain and suffering. You did enough of that. And for how long? Your whole life? Somebody said, oh yeah, same thing with the Bible too. Jesus was 30 when he started his ministry. I met this man that I'm with right now, that I was with. Oh Lord have mercy. Father. No. I was with this person at 30 years old. He came into my life at 30 years old. Tore me apart. 31, everything changed. I cannot wait to see 33. That was when Jesus got crucified. I want to see what's going to happen then. You feel me? Jesus got crucified at 33. We got 33 vertebrae in our spines. Victory, period. Spirit wants you to know, like, even though you went through all this shit, just know that this was what was needed for your growth. You was just as stubborn as this person, but the difference was that you were of the light and they were of the darkness. Okay. The thing with this person, though, is they like the light. They want to be around the light. They want to be the light. It's just like they can't help themselves. It's like this situation where, like, say, like, okay, for example, you, like, somebody says, like, somebody's pretty, and you really like the person, but you don't think they're pretty. So now you feel bad. I've got the point. Oh, man. So it'll be stuff like that, like you feel bad about it. I'm out of, I honestly forget 27. Like, it's just confusion. You want to understand your emotions completely. And what this situation was doing was like grabbing you and clawing you down and keeping you away from actually listening to your intuition. Yeah. I think Spirit is saying, like, don't overthink how you feel about somebody. Like, and don't overtell either. Like, you may be in a time where, like, you feel like quickly, like, angered, or you want to speak your mind a lot because you feel in this power, this strength within you, that you just want to express it because you feel this power. Just be careful just to balance that, because you can rub people the wrong way and it will jeopardize your reputation, in the sense where, like, now people are looking at you like you're the karmic and you're not. And it's just something to think about. I'm not saying that you're doing anything that makes you look karmic-y at all. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is just to be aware. Just to have the awareness in you. Because once you have the awareness in you, I don't have to tell you what to do. You're the type of person that when you're aware of something, you do something about it. Or if you don't notice something or do something about it right away, you notice later on and be like, you know what? I gotta do something about that. That's good. Let me get one more because I'm so tired. Spirit, I said one more, please. Like, thank you, babies. End of conflict. Alright, to end the reading, end the conflict, and I am coughing. Yeah, straightforward. You won. And it's 30 on the clock.